meet other child victims of abuse and my community, I would like to say thank you for being here as we walk for the cause of justice. I know you are probably skeptical about my very presence, but let me assure you that my message is of grave importance to all of you. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Anthony Gabriel Gill, and I am a 9-year-old, 5th grade student of Antelope Valley Adventist School. But I am more than that. Today, I am a voice. I am Darian. You are Darian. You, and you. We are all Darian. We are the voice that speaks for him against the unspeakable crime, the abuse, and the punishments that no 5-year-old, or any child for that matter, should ever have to endure. I have been speaking publicly since the age of 4, but never did I imagine that I would ever have to speak for a cause such as this. As children, we are eager to be loved, to be taught, to be protected and cherished by our parents. Take a minute to look at the face of your child or a child standing near you today. That innocence that you see on our face, that hope that you see in our eyes, that warmth you feel when we smile, those are the inescapable things that you as parents and guardians should nurture in us as we grow. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, these are the following facts. In 2008, 2 years after the world lost Darian, it was reported that 1 out of every 601.4 children were victims of child abuse. 2.34 children out of 100,000 died from injuries relating to their abuse. Repeat after me. Do not abuse me.
Do not abuse me.
I am here to tell you that neglect is by far the most common form of child abuse, which relates to about 78% of all cases. Life is a cycle that is passed on. It is not borrowed. So what you do to me today, I may do to my child tomorrow. Studies show that abused children are more likely to abuse alcohol or drugs. 1/3 of abused children will later abuse their own child. 84% of prison inmates were themselves abused as children. Repeat after me. Do not abuse me.
Do not abuse me.
1/3 of all girls and 1/5 of all boys are sexually abused before the age of 17. Physical abuse accounts for 17.8% of documented child abuse cases each year. For every incident of child abuse or neglect that gets reported, 2 goes unreported. Repeat after me. Do not abuse me.
Do not abuse me.
Be mindful of the effects and the changes that your actions have on my life, on his life, and on her life. We did not ask to be here, but now that we are, it is your responsibility as parents, as guardians, as leaders of the community, as members, as neighbors of this community, to lead us, to love us, to guide us, to nurture us, and most importantly, to protect us. Today, you represent what the village of hope for the safety of my upbringing and for the safety of all your children. You represent the lost lives of the many children who were victims children. Parents who may have suffered some form of abuse, seek help so that you can break the chains of this bondage. It is a bondage that creates a vicious cycle. For children who are being abused or neglected, find a responsible person in whom you can feel safe and ask that they be your voice for justice. Most importantly, as we leave here today, please be reminded that while it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a community to put a stop to child abuse. Today, make a vow to be a part of that community for all the Darians in this country. My name is Anthony Gabriel Gill. I am an official member of the Tuskegee Airmen of the Los Angeles chapter. Today, I am inspired and motivated. Tomorrow, I will continue on this path. For this, I have been destined. Please take some time to look at your child or any child and vow today to be a protector for their life. For if we do not end child abuse today, this cycle will lead us all astray. Thank you, God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.